the moment I saw him, I was like, oh, he looks like Spock from Star Trek. And then I was like, oh, it's like his twin brother who had feelings and who really knew how to sing them out.
Hi, this is Anya. First of all, I'd like to thank all the patrons who suggested the songs for this episode, and then the viewers who voted for them. If you're a foreigner living or visiting Poland and you'd like to take part in Dzikie Ucho, feel free to contact me either through this email address or Dzikie Ucho's Instagram. First of all, welcome to Dzikie Ucho.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Nice to see you. Nice to be back. Life is beautiful.
Today you'll be choosing the best Polish song. You'll listen to 10 Polish songs, which were first chosen by Dzikie Ucho's patrons and then voted for by our viewers. Your task is to give them points from 1 to 10 based on what you think is best and most catchy. I'll also give you an English translation of each song.
Wow, I'm ready.
Jolka, Jolka, pamiętasz lato ze snu, gdy pisałaś, tak myślę,
Wow.
aby być znowu w tobie, śmiać się i kląć, wszystko było tak proste. Emigrowałem, co więc ty nad ranem?
Oh, that's some hair.
It's not as good.
Just like a little curl in the back.
like a little, yeah. It's a tiny mullet.
We loved when that was cool.
Następne będzie, może za 100 lat.
Sounds like a song that you will find in a karaoke.
I mean, it's like Led Zeppelin E. It's just like such a power ballad. And like the chorus is just dank and I don't know, his voice, like the roughness of his voice is like all I ever want in a singer. I just want somebody to sound like they've smoked too many cigarettes, but also be able to like use their voice really well. And he has a great voice.
I'm really liking this selection of music because for me, it's like reading tales.
I must admit, I'm surprised how good the lyrics are to all these songs. You know, I hear them in the car or whatever, but when I read them, they're like wonderful.
It's a bit too slow for me.
Didn't touch me that much.
Like this word this way. This way.
Maybe deserves a 9, but it's like an 8.5.
A number 5.
Somewhere also around 6.
Can I do a 7.5? 7.5.
Only because it's quite slow.
It didn't make me feel a lot.
I liked feeling what the crowd was feeling. I was rocking along with them. I enjoyed his voice, but
You didn't have a personal connection.
I didn't have a personal connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it was, yeah, I love it.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Miałem 10 lat, gdy usłyszał o nim świat. W mej piwnicy był nasz klub.
Wow, the Bono glasses.
Słyszałem blues swych shoes i nie mogłem w nocy spać. W kawiarniany gwar, jak tornado, że się wdarł i ja też. Było nas 3, każdy z nas inna krew, ale jeden przyświecał nam cel. Niecierpliwy w nas wciskał się duch. A ktoś dostał w nos, to popłakał się ktoś, coś działo się.
All the songs you've given me, I have a connection with parties.
Okay.
Classic rock ballad.
I mean,
Just
it's Aerosmith / Bono in one.
Yeah.
It reminded me when I was a teenager and I was going to the party and I was holding girls and I was dancing on Still Loving You, yeah, Scorpions, you know, and stuff like this.
Yeah.
So I like recognize his face, but I definitely don't know the song, which is kind of embarrassing of me.
I mean, I thought the same thing, but that was just because I've seen Bono.
Because you've seen Bono, yeah.
Exactly.
Here we have like how he's explaining about his childhood when he started playing, his relation to God and his everything. This is interesting because of the content.
It's a history behind it, and this is something that I do really appreciate a lot in music.
There are all these like references. There's this reference to like blue suede shoes, and so there's like all of these references to like American musical traditions in at least these particular songs.
Everything you've shown me so far is live, which is wonderful.
I like the idea, and I think I would give him a 9.
I'll give it a 7 because it's not as much of a bop.
Ta-da! The lyrics are great again, but a little bit too slow for me. But again,
classic party, an 8.
I almost want to give it a 6.
Yeah, it's just like not my type of music.
Yeah,
and so
I
think
appreciate
that's
it for what it is,
yeah.
but I'm actually gonna give it a 6.
Wow.
I enjoy it, but it's just doesn't pluck on my heartstrings, as they say.
Doesn't speak to your soul.
I will give it at 8.5. The other way around, oh my god, I'm so messy today.
Nearly perfect.
Oh yeah.
Nas gna w nowe strony.
I just love me some good jazzy piano.
100 spraw wciąga nas.
I would like to show this to my mom because it's the kind of music I grew up and she was showing to me.
Gna nas. Lubię wracać tam, gdzie byłem już. Pod ten balkon pełen trących róż. By się przejrzeć w nich, odnaleźć w nich.
Sztuka Maja.
I did not know that you guys also have música para planchar, we call it in Spanish. I mean, basically, we have a period in the Spanish music between, don't know, the late 60s to the early 90s, where we have a lot of amazing singers. For example, José Luis Perales might be the closest to our hands, Roberto Carlos from Brazil, Nino Bravo from Spain. Those was a golden epoch in Spain, in the Spanish-speaking music. And this is kind of the same vibe.
So it's a very nice song. This is working on me. I was already like melancholic in the beginning when I was listening. Oh yes.
It's a song that you will, I believe, that you will listen when people are coming to a very official party, like a wedding or something, but not for dancing. People are starting to come and they're finding their places. And
I know that there have been like parties that my parents have had, and everybody has ended up just standing in a circle, like screaming this song. There's no way. But I mean, he's just...
I could almost give it a 9.
You could almost give it a 9?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd also give it an 8. Yeah, I'll give it an 8. I think it deserves an 8 as well.
Those...
Because it's just, like, amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just his voice. Like, yeah, I'm not listening to it every day, but, like, every time I would listen to it, I'd be emotional and happy, and it's just...
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
there are a lot of songs like this in Mexico. So I give you a 6.
It's really not my kind of song. But I believe he was a really, really nice guy, this guy, and very talented, and a wonderful voice.
I will give 8.
Only because it's really not my kind of song. And I know this is going to be the top, isn't it?
To this, I will give definitely a 9.
And have you seen his hair? That's great hair.
Yeah.
He has great hair.
We like good hair.
Do you know?
No, I know this one too. Bulls, okay.
Oh, Draba Blues. That's in Katowice.
God, I mean, wow.
We watched a lot of Your Face Sounds Familiar, and they definitely did him. And we definitely watched his performance.
I knew I recognized. Yeah.
So I recognize him from that. But other than that, I didn't know this song.
Maybe I don't go that often now to karaoke. Maybe I never have been going to karaoke that often, but certainly those times when I was going to karaoke for me have been memorable. My Polish friends usually were singing this song in at any moment during the night.
I think this is like a pop song. Yeah, where you order just your beer, very big beer.
To somebody who doesn't speak Polish, it's a catchy song.
I still remember the lyrics. So it's working, it's going to the head.
I like that they're singing live.
Cool groove, nice way to play guitar. It's very like Lynyrd Skynyrd, like this group who playing like
Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Yeah, Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Clear, like, American nostalgia rock. It sounds exactly like some combination of, like, Grateful Dead and Led Zeppelin or something, which is awesome.
Dope. And it's, like, well done. And
Okay,
his
I
voice
gave the
is,
number
like, perfect.
first.
Okay.
So you have to give a number this time.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 7, because I still like the other one better.
And I like rock, and I like that one. That appeals to me more. A 7. Sorry, Jem.
I would give a 9 to the song.
9.5 or the other way around because
Yeah, I think I would agree with the 7.
You're giving it a 7?
Yeah, I would give it a 7.
7?
A 7.
7. Like Monica. 7.
it's awesome to have this song in this list. Such a nice taste have the people that follow this channel.
Oh, spicy.
Oh yeah. She's dope.
Bal to najdłuższy, na jaki nas proszą, nie grają na pic, chociaż żal. Tańcz, póki żyjesz i śmiej się do żony i żyje bal, bo to życie to bal jest nad bal. Orkiestra gra, jeszcze tańczą i drzwi są otwarte.
She looks very young there. Very different.
A to życie zachodu jest warte.
A lot of people know Maryla Rodowicz. I'm guessing that the new generation probably is a bit different, but still, she plays very often in this New Year's festival.
Wow.
She's amazing. And I mean, like, this is a silly thing to say, but everything she is what Miley Cyrus wants to be.
I don't know. I don't think that her and Miley Cyrus
don't
have... I think Miley Cyrus is a little too whimsical.
She's like,
Her Hannah Montana days have colored her.
fine, but she's like punky Stevie
Yeah,
Nicks.
yeah.
Well, what can I say? I feel the atmosphere. I feel the emotion behind it. Maybe because it's a new song to me, I don't get all the emotional strength behind it. So I wouldn't say that I completely connected to the song, but maybe this is the kind of song that you listen once again and once again and once again, and you get more into it.
It's interesting the meaning of the song.
I don't want to disrespect, but you know, in the first part, I was like, you know, I wanted to, and after it's, something is happening.
Before the chorus, I was falling asleep. And then the memories from the parties came back and the drinking, and it's like, oh, I love that song.
I wouldn't say this is my favorite song from Maryla Rodowicz. There are other songs that are a little bit more probably happy. Wsiąść do pociągu byle jakiego.
It's a jam.
Out of respect, because she's an artist and she's actually very, very famous, I will give her, like, you know, number 5.
I will give it a plain 8.
It's too slow.
Only for the memories of the parties and the vodkas, it's got to be a 9.
Long live the ball.
Oh yeah.
That's a line.
That's how my grandparents feel about life.
Tyle było dni do utraty sił, do utraty tchu.
No, I don't have to listen completely. I know this song. I mean, sorry.
Jedno tylko wiedz, że
Ważne są tylko te dni, w które dziewczyn nie znamy.
Ważne jest kilka tych chwil, na które czekamy. Ważne są tylko te dni, które jeszcze nie znamy. It's one of the, I don't know if most important, but very representative songs from Polish music.
A classic, if you like, isn't it? Yeah, and the video's nice as well.
Did his voice sound a little like Elvis to you, though?
No.
Okay.
But I've listened to the song before, so.
Okay.
Remind me, of course, like, you know, how it was written, old song, like from the 70s or maybe...
Yeah, this is 71.
70? Okay, so yeah. Yeah, because you remind me some songs that I hear, like French songs, like in the movies or in the artists at this time.
The text is wonderful.
The song doesn't say that precisely, but it's like, to me, maybe what have been done is have been done, and I have to focus in something more important that is the future.
Like, don't regret about something that will just destroy your future.
Just tentatively. I liked it. It was good, but I didn't like jam out, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8. Because
Excellent.
I think it's a bop.
It will be 10.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marek. I don't know if you're still alive. Doesn't... No, he's not. Oh, I'm sorry.
I've got to give that an 8.
Oh, well, this song is just lovely. Once again, this is a 10 over 10.
I like the little like violin in the background.
Dzień, wspomnienie lata.
My wedding again.
This is once again música para planchar. You know what does it mean? In Spanish, it's the music that we use to iron.
Nagle w tłumie w samym środku miasta ty,
Po prostu ty.
tyle słońca w całym mieście, nie widziałeś tego jeszcze, popatrz.
The most important part. Popatrz.
Wiatr porywa ich spojrzenia, biegnie światłem w sługę cienia, popatrz. La, 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 la.
I like, how they were writing the arrangement back then. Like, it's very boom, boom, boom. Imagine yourself here walking in the street. Like, what a beautiful day. Oh, yeah.
Inviting to be happy, to enjoy and look at the people, lovers.
And yes, actually, yes. Tyle słońce wstałeś mi. I'm okay. Oh, yes. So, yeah. So they nailed it.
It gave me like vibes of like the mamas and the papas.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
California Dreaming.
Yeah.
That for me is a classic female karaoke song. If you go into a bar, there's two drunken Polish girls. Yeah, they're giving it. Yeah, they're giving it.
I'm a big fan of it.
I liked it.
Deserve number 9.
9 for that song.
I will give this one also an 8.
I think I'm gonna have to give it a 7.
I understand.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I don't like it.
It's a nice song. I'll give that an 8.
And she's very flirty in that video.
But also that video is just like, wow, those are some great hairstyles.
Yeah,
and
the
outfits.
hairstyles.
Polish women's songs that came out during that time, they have like this distinct, I don't know, slightly like raspy-ish to me, but like still pretty clean. Clearly like edging on starting to be like bad bitch coolness. And like, I don't know, I like it.
Couldn't have said it better
I know.
myself.
Yeah.
Edging on bad bitch coolness, but not quite.
After you just want to listen to this, yeah, Popatch. I'm watching, man. I'm telling you, I'm watching.
I know this one.
Zamienię każdy oddech,
Niespokojny wiatr.
poskładam wszystkie szepty w jeden ciepły krzyk. Już teraz wiem, że dni są tylko po to,
By do ciebie wracać każdą nocą złotą.
nie znam słów, co mają jakiś większy sens.
Jeśli tylko jedno tylko wiem.
Być tam, zawsze tam, gdzie ty.
That's cute.
I'm also biased about this
That's really
one.
cute.
It's a classic.
I like the little
guitar riff?
guitar
Yeah.
picking.
That was a really bad interpretation of it, but good enough. We know what's happening.
Yeah, this guy has a very nice voice. I like the color of the voice when he sings. Like, he doesn't need to do too much, and it's already pleasant. Like, it's very cool.
I feel like I could sing really loud in the car to it.
Yeah, so for somebody who's in love, then this is a perfect song.
I would place this like next to More Than Words from Extreme or Dust in the Wind, this kind of acoustic rock that is so lovely. And I wasn't reading the lyrics that much because I was just catched by the music, by the atmosphere.
It's more like acoustic intimacy was there. Like, you have the guitar, you have the voice, and nothing more. But it was done very well.
It doesn't do a lot for me, but I know the song. It's lyrics are good, the voice is good, but it doesn't make me jump off the seat.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Wow.
I know.
But yeah, it's a good one. It's 9.
I like it, but I'm gonna say 8.
Don't be influenced by my love of it.
Number 8. I know people will criticize me, but number 8 is a very, very, very good note.
I have the same feelings about it as that Aerosmith song that was like written for the Apollo movie.
I don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that. It's slow. I'm not like jamming, but like something about the main chorus, I'm just like, that is so powerful and emotional, and it's great.
I had to add this to my Spotify, definitely.
This is my neighbor. She used to live next to me.
Dużej sali, duży stół, a przy nim gości tłum. Gospodarz spięty w pół, pije łyżką szklane.
Oh, well, at least I will know what it says because I know this because of the parties with my friend.
Której wiek przyszło życie nasze.
Racja brachu, wypijmy za to. Kto z nami nie wypije, tego we 2 kije.
Nawet do lewego, wypij chorego.
Wiemy, nigdy nie ma tego złego.
Will you believe me if I say that I don't know the song? It's a joke, come on. Of course I know it.
Sounds a little bit like Balkans.
This little gypsy style, like, yeah, I like it. It's not easy to play. I guess I won't be able to make that kind of music, but she pulled out. And so it's bravo, bravo, bravo.
Yeah, it's always a good moment. People will stand, I love this song, come here and let's all dance and have fun together. So definitely this is an awesome song.
When I got married, at our wedding, we had a wedding in Warsaw, and my family came from England. They'd never been to Poland before, and this came on. Oh, wild. For that reason, 10.
It's the best song ever. And
Yeah, that's amazing.
that is the song. That's getting a full 10 from me. I'm sorry.
Wow,
Because that's like, I literally was singing that song yesterday in my head because someone was like, oh, prawie coś tam. I'm like, oh, prawie do lewego.
9.
8. Number 8.
I don't think I'm gonna jam any harder than that. I think that's a
It's
fun
so
10.
catchy. And
Yeah.
like everything about it, you're just like, yeah, let's go. This is great. And it's a drinking song.
Maybe a 9 or don't know. It's just for me complicated to compare them. They are just awesome in their own styles and in their own moods.
That song in Polish could be popular. I'm guessing it's popular also abroad, right?
Dziwny jest ten świat
Wow.
i dziwne jest to, że
od tylu lat człowiekiem gardzi człowiek.
lecz ludzi dobrej woli jest więcej i mocno wierzę w to, że ten świat nie zginie nigdy dzięki nim. Nie, 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 nie.
Wow. You're pulling out the 10?
Yeah, no question for me. That was my favorite one. That was
I'm going to give it a
amazing.
9. It's still not Kaya, but...
Wow.
But I mean, his voice is just like incredible.
That was really powerful. Boom.
Brother got soul. I can only say that. The brother got soul. It's a brother from another mother.
The way that he was like playing, I don't know, the way that he was like playing with rhythm, the way that the background music is like pulled back, so it's just his voice in your face. The moment I saw him, I was like, oh, he looks like Spock from Star Trek. And then I was like, oh, it's like his twin brother who had feelings and who really knew how to sing them out.
And it looked like he wasn't even trying.
I know more about Czesław Niemen since I visited his tomb in the Powązkie Cemetery. And I was surprised to see how many people go there. I mean, when I went there was not that much people, but I could intuit that many people go to visit him because there are many candles, many photos, many souvenirs.
A lot of people, I guess, in that moment identify themselves with the meaning of the song, with what he's singing. And that makes it even more exciting to listen to him.
It's nice to see people which memory goes beyond the death. And I guess it's because he's a cantor. And let me explain that, because in Spanish we have 2 words to say singer. We have cantante, that is singer, and cantor, that is like singer, but it's a singer that, I mean, we say in Spanish, cantante is that who can sing. And cantor is that one who must sing.
And he got me thinking about this world.
It makes people think a lot.
I see these lyrics as something that is not particular, not only for Poland, not only for the historical moment when this was recorded, that if I am not mistaken, these are the hard times before the 90s, right?
The song, no. But what a voice.
There's unexpected pieces as well as just like such like depth and sound and just, yeah, it's incredible.
I will give number 9.
So it's going to be a 10.
So yes, 9.5.
I mean, just for his voice, it's got to be a 9.
This is the main well, and this is this one, and there's this one, like, you know, the Polish version, we can say something like this.
I feel like we didn't give any bad scores.
No, we didn't. That's because it's all good music.
Yeah,
Because the fans chose the right song.
Yeah,
They didn't throw like a bad one in there, so
thank you.
it's hard.
Specjalne podziękowania dla następujących patronów. Zuzia Kania, Beata Bezak, Tomasz Mak, Sławek Waloszek, Paweł Szymański, Walerian, Piotr Wernicki,